whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt...
Outer Worlds 2 just unlocked for premium owners, and wow, in my first couple of hours I found 5 things I did not expect. From a start screen that talks back, to a stealth mechanic that changes how you aim, to performance that shuts down the UE5 is always janky memes. Let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Craig from 𝙂𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢 Gaming. I cover RPGs and story-heavy games with comfy vibes and practical tips. Today, the 5 biggest surprises from my early hours in the Outer Worlds 2, spoiler light, and my honest impression. Most games greet you with the same press start wallpaper you've seen for decades. Outer Worlds 2 opens with a text-driven conversation with Moonman, and it's oddly perfect. Instead of clicking sterile buttons, you talk through continue, new game, settings, and Moonman sprinkles in these cheeky lines that set the tone immediately. Beyond being stylish, it's an accessibility win because it's text-based. It should play nicer with screen readers, making the first touchpoint more welcoming. Even if you didn't need that, it's just a cool, in-universe handshake that tells you, yes, this is still Obsidian. We care about writing, even in the menus. I came in with somewhat fresh memories of Avowed, and I was ready to babysit floppy pea shooter. Instead, the starter pistol feels weighty, satisfying recoil, punchy audio, and it lands shots like it means business. But the big surprise is the potential damage preview when you aim. For stealth players, this is gold. You can check whether your build and ammo will one-tap a target before you commit. It turns the stealth from guesswork into intentional planning. Line up a headshot, confirm the damage threshold, and click. If you love min-maxing or just hate failed stealth kills, this tiny UI detail is a huge quality of life boost. I regretted cruising through Avowed on normal, so I went hard from the jump here, and probably died in my first hour. On hard, center mass spray and pray won't save you. You need to place shots, use grenades, and pop your special at the right moment. The good news? It's not a mystery fest. This isn't Souls-like in space. If you slow down and think, peak angles, kite a little, manage cooldowns, it's absolutely doable. Hard pushes you through to engage with the full kit early, and that makes even trash mobs more interesting. Obsidian's reputation is choice and consequence. But I was still surprised how often I had at least 2 legit paths for early tests. In one mission, I was supposed to disable communications. Obvious route, pull the plug. Instead, I pushed direct turret propaganda through the channel, and the mission organizer was not thrilled. It's a small moment, but it tells me 2 things. 1, the game respects creative detours. 2, the writing still has the Outer Worlds bite. Not just A or B, it's A with a straight face or B with a smirk that changes the vibe and reactions. That's the replayability you can actually feel. Okay, we have to talk about performance. I'm running a Ryzen 5 9600X and a GeForce RTX 5070, very mid-range by 2025 flex standards. I went in expecting UE5 starter bingo. Instead, at 4K high, I'm seeing smooth play so far. I did catch some blurry textures right at the start, but once I was moving through the early areas, it felt consistent and totally playable. Obviously, deeper into the game, things could change and different setups behave differently. But if you're worried you might need a mini nuclear reactor to enjoy this, the early signs say you'll be fine. Small extras, I like that the humor lands early with over-talking the joke, the UI communicates well without shouting, and the gunplay doesn't feel like an afterthought, which matters when you're mixing builds and stealth. So far, the Outer Worlds 2 feels familiar and renewed. Same satirical DNA, sharper edges where it counts. If you're playing today, what surprised you the most and what difficulty you're on? Did you bump it up like I did? Drop your take down in the comments. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for my starter build tips and the stealth one-shot setup video coming next. I'll also benchmark a few more settings on my 5070 so you can dial in yours. Thank you very much as always guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.